Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Garden, and this is F1 2010, and this is on the Xbox 360. Yes, I'm only 11 years late to the party. Let's play F1 2010 from the Xbox dashboard. You'll not be surprised to learn that this is a racing game with Formula 1 cars in it, based on the 2010 season. It says it all right there. You can see it in black and white. This is using the Codemasters internal Ego engine, not UE4 or Unity. This is all Ego, and a mighty fine job it does too of replicating some aspects of the Formula 1 2010 season. Okay, we've got some music. We've got X to press so we can get into the game. I got this game free. It was a gift to me, and I've not really sunk a lot of time into it. I'm not super into Formula 1 games. I do like racing games. This one has its quirks, being a sort of a sim, I suppose. Not a sim in the PC sense of simulation, but it still has handling which you would say is unfriendly. It's not console style handling anyway. It's kind of a bit more wooden, I guess, to replicate Formula 1 cars because they don't turn very well, do they? Let's play. We've got an event in progress. We'll continue. Looks like I've picked McLarens there. I guess in 2010 they were big news, McLarens, and they've only just really started coming around again, haven't they, in 2021? Because they've been crap for a decade, haven't they? That's as much as I know about Formula 1 at the moment, apart from Jenson Button no longer drives cars, but Lewis Hamilton does. I saw both of those guys were on that screen. We're going to Japan. Lovely stuff. We've got a beige looking game. This looks like it's suffering from a similar overall look to most 360 and PS3 era games where the lighting has a beige look to it. I'm sure, and I've been to Japan a couple of times, that Japan doesn't have a beige sun. Oh, okay. We've got some zombie people helping me get the car out of the garage. Ooh, reflections. See the reflections in the car there? Beautiful. That's ego power for you. Shiny track. Low polygon wheels. Shiny car bodies. Ooh. Choose your viewpoint. I believe the wing mirrors show some reflections in them as well. Lovely stuff. Look at that sky. Have you ever seen the sky that colour before? A weird vignette. Yes, they've done something weird with the lighting. It's really hard to steer these cars. I'm finding. I've not played this game for ages, like I suppose since 2010 really. So I'm not really used to handling the handling of a Formula 1 car. The brakes, from what I remember, were quite sharp. You can kind of stop you can come to a stop in quite a short distance. The acceleration is obviously mental, being a Formula 1 car. Hello, is that Force India? They're not even in F1 anymore, are they? Force India? Don't know. So we're driving down through some corners here. Famous corner 6, now coming up. This is the hairpin. Yes. What I remember about this game is it's got the typical Codemasters presentation, which is a bit overblown and a bit of a nightmare to navigate the first few times you do it. Oh, it's off the track in the grass. Just because it's they've tried to make it in world, so it's a bit unintuitive. Once you get used to what you need to press to actually start racing, get used to it, it's fine. Oh, hello. Hard braking there for a chicane. Lovely stuff. So there's that. The graphics are, as you can see, pretty nice for a 2010 game. It looks like Formula 1. The lighting does let it down. Whoever did the lighting probably needs to look at the colours of the sky and the sun in the real world, because at the moment it's too beige. There's some nice particles there. But yeah, the handling, I guess, is Formula 1 handling. They do have weather effects, I believe. It was either in this game or the next one. They're proper like wet weather effects. This might have been the first of the Formula 1 games. I think this was, the first year Codemasters picked up the license. Yeah, you can't do this in an actual Formula 1 race, you just get disqualified. Like just driving back onto the track like that. People will take a dim view of that. You can have full damage, you can have catastrophic damage. It looks like I got damage turned off because it's fairly irritating. Like, I'm not into sims at all. I do like a racing game, but simulation style racing games, not my bag. The engine noises sound like angry wasps, which is what Formula 1 cars used to sound like, I guess. I think they were powered exclusively on insects, flying insects back in the day. So there's like literally 1,000 angry wasps secreted in this car. Draw distance is nice, though. Like, yeah, I mean, the power of the Xbox 360 and the PS3 always cut the corner. Like penalty, illegal overtake. Oh, 10 seconds. Well, they can shove it, I don't care. Yeah, when the 360 arrived, it was the PS3. It's the first time really you could do justice to a lot of these tracks. These tracks had existed in Formula 1 games before. They always looked a bit ropey, but I mean, this is pretty nice. I think the Ferrari game on the Dreamcast had a quite nice rendition of this track. Obviously, much lower res. I don't see any jaggies here. I don't see any nasty pop-up. And the frame rate appears to be 30 frames a second. And for the most part, it's staying at 30 frames. It felt like it dropped a little when I went around that corner. It's just ramming people now. Get out of my goddamn way with your stupid cars, people. Can't you see I'm driving a silver car here? Blue car. Yeah, I don't know any of the manufacturers, apart from McLaren. Who else? We've got Ferrari. Hey, always remember Ferrari. Were Red Bull in this? Were Red Bull in the 2010 season? I suppose they were. And Skoda had an F1 car, didn't they, this year? I don't know any of the other manufacturers. He's going to cut the corner again. That corner is actually very difficult to see. Oh, Red Bull. There's a Red Bull car. Yeah, the approach to that corner is very difficult. The lighting doesn't help. The murky lighting doesn't help pick that corner out. So not only is the lighting slightly ugly, but it doesn't help the gameplay in any way whatsoever. So that's a double win for the lighting there. And yeah, it's pretty good. You can probably pick up this game as it's so old for free, or like, you know, shops will probably give you a copy if you just went got an F1 2010. They'd probably go out the back and from a giant pile of F1 2010 just give you like 5 copies, because it's probably worth about 25p. But hey, you know, it's still a like playing game, I suppose. A bit like FIFA in that respect, like a yearly updated game. They lose their value as soon as a new one comes out, don't they? I've got dirty tyres. Got gravel on my tyres, and it kind of wore off after a bit. Get your car out of my face, mate. I'm going all over the place now. Got dirty tyres there, and then on the grass. It has I'm sure it has some effect on the handling, getting your tyres dirty, but the handling is so difficult anyway, or just annoying. Can't really tell because it's already a pain in the ass to drive. So there you go. It feels like it chugs a bit on that corner to me, conceptually, but I don't know. Just one more lap left, is there? Lap 5 of 5. Being a real racing driver must be a pain in the ass. Imagine having to go around this track 65 times in a car that doesn't want to drive around corners. I don't know how close it is to real life. But they do get, I mean, they get a lot of money for the effort, don't they, I suppose. So it can't be that, I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? Overtaken there by a couple of dudes. I don't know what position I'm in. What position am I in? Tells me my lap, tells me what's best, tells me the sector. I find this is the best view, by the way. Outside the cars always feels a little odd. And bumper cam is a bit too in your face in this game, so this always feels like the best viewpoint for me. Nice. I have got some guys behind me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've at least got 6 guys behind me. So I'm not in last place at the moment. I think I'll pick up a couple of penalties there somewhere along. You might have noticed it. So I'll probably come last. Lewis Hamilton is... what does that mean? Countdown to him exploding? What is it? What does that mean? That can't be the distance between me and him, can it? Who's to say? Don't know what that means. Doesn't look like a split time. Ooh, hello. He's just... yeah, sod you all. I'm off. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about your rules. I don't care about your track. 24th. Started in 4th, finished 24th. Victory for me. And that's F1 2010. It's alright, isn't it? Worth pennies. Alright, it's alright.